In bad news, um, I ordered the heavy duty kit and I didn't know how many miles. I knew the engine and transmission, supposedly based on the vehicle odometer, had at least 200,000 plus, but I didn't know what state, if these things had ever been rebuilt. The engine looked like it had been, and the transmission, as I've already mentioned, looks like it has been. And I can say that it definitely has been because I just checked, and the intermediate band is the same one that I just got. It's the Pro Series Race. So somebody has already built this heavy duty. Another thing that was a big tell was the uh, oil filter is actually the copper, which is the better kind, copper screen. And the one I got is the gauze screen. So I don't know what's been done with this valve body either. As I mentioned, it came apart pretty good. All the gaskets look nice. The inside of this transmission front housing is painted gray and pretty clean, so that's kind of a tell too. But I'm still going to go ahead and replace. I'll take a measurement too between. That's one of the reasons why I looked at the clutch between the new one and the one that was in there. I'll do the same thing with the clutches and see how much wear there is. There's really good detailed transmission rebuilds on the web, on YouTube. Bench Transmissions has a fantastic one on the 46RE. Every single step detailed, plus how to make tools, backyard tools to do it, as well as the professional tools. Our Masters Plus, Super Plus, I can't remember what it's called, transmission package has arrived, including the extras we ordered. And this is a Pro Series Kevlar Race intermediate band. And there's a aftermarket heavy duty rear band. There's the choline coated extra heavy duty steel plates. And there's the Stage 1 Race package of clutches. Now I'm looking at this, and actually the package is Stage 1. This is the way it comes, the Stage 1 package from, you can see there, they package it there. But if I'm looking at these, some of the clutches say GPZ, others say Stage 1, and the little ones don't say anything, so I'm not sure about that. You got a complete bushing kit. You got a new oil filter, a heavy duty sprag for the overdrive, a heavy duty 3/4 accumulator spring, a complete gasket and seal. I haven't opened this up yet. I'm pretty sure it's just gaskets and seals. I don't know if there's snap rings in there. You would hope so, but I'm not sure about that. And then last was our, we opted to get the far pack gasket for the transmission. Also, we ordered separately, on top of the kit, the bearing kit, so we can replace the bearings, major bearings that are in there. And separately, we also ordered the thrust washers. All the thrust washers we can replace. I would like to see myself that when you get a rebuild kit, you would think thrust washers would at least be included. Maybe not the bearings, but the thrust washers. So I'm glad we ordered those, because otherwise we wouldn't have had them. There's a couple other things too. There's shims and stuff that you might need. Extension housing. We're switching to four-wheel drive from what was a two-wheel drive Dakota RT. So we have to put this extension housing on. We bought this remanufactured, rebuilt, and I was going to leave it alone, but we ordered all heavy-duty clutches and plates for the transmission, and the kit includes the overdrive. So I think I may put them in, because I just looked, and the clutches themselves, it's just that one, there's the one small snap ring, and then I can change the clutches. So if I can get away with that, then I'm definitely doing that. Oh, by the way, this is a sawed-off input shaft. They put that in there to keep everything lined up. That was kind of nice. And that will go on over this tail section and convert what was a two-wheel drive 46 RE 518 trans to a four-wheel drive one. Coming together. The 4x4 extension is added onto it. Drivetrain portion of the transmission completely reassembled. All we have left are a valve that goes here and the valve body that goes over all of this. And the only changes we're making there are that we're replacing this plastic two-seal piece that goes in that section right there with a Sonex aluminum multiple seal version. And the only other change we're making is that the 3/4 accumulator valve spring, which is underneath this, is being upgraded to a slightly higher, stronger one. We'll replace some seals. When we take this apart, we'll replace the two seals that are on that piston, and of course the gaskets. But we're not going to disassemble or make any other changes to the valve body right now. We may upgrade it with a valve body kit in the future, but for now we're just going to stick with what we have. Positioned transmission, the extension housing, that's actually bolted on. The transmission extension housing are all completely together. And then I put the Dana 300 on top of it to see where it ended up, and it looks like this is where it's supposed to be. With the shift about a little bit off center, and the drop down on it is I believe it is in the regular transmission. Normally is anyway.